Hello everybody, this is Benjamin Bloom from the Blue Monday podcast. It's late, it's the first chance I've had to do this video. I am on a back street in Camden somewhere, so someone may come and take a piss against the side of my car at any point. It'll all make for a better video. This is the second YouTube video we've done in association with Blue Monday podcast. Obviously download, subscribe on iTunes. Thank you everybody who watched the Charlton video, which is probably up there or down there or someone. My thoughts on the Charlton game, give that a look if you haven't seen it yet. Don't know what we're going to call these videos, so if you've got any ideas, stick them in the comments. This is a prediction video for the month of August. We at the Blue Monday podcast team up with ITFC Bible. Follow them on Twitter, ITFC_Bible, to do a prediction, kind of points prediction thing every month. They put out the fixtures and correlate all the answers. Loads of people join in, so it's a good kind of barometer for what the fans think the points total is going to come out at. I mean, even with the incredibly optimistic people and the incredibly negative people, it still always kind of comes out about right. So I'm going to tell you what the consensus was from the ITFC Bible poll. But first of all, what a cliffhanger that is. First of all, I'm going to give you my predictions for what I think is going to happen in the Ipswich Town fixtures in the month of August, starting with this Saturday at home to Birmingham. If you listen to the Blue Monday podcast, the new preview show featuring Tom Heslop, a Birmingham City blogger, is going to be up on Friday. So I've kind of done this one already on that. So it's a bit of a spoiler for that show when it comes out. I think that's going to end in a draw. I think you've got the very experienced and wily Mick, the very experienced and wily Harry Redknapp. The first day of the season, both of them will want a clean sheet and an undefeated start. And I think if you said to both of them, if the game is at 65 minutes and it's level, I think they will both retreat and it will be a draw. So 1 point. This one's not for any points, but it's the Carabao Cup game against Luton. Now, we know what's going to happen here. There's going to be no surprise. We cannot moan. Well, we can moan, but we know what's going to happen. There's going to be a load of changes. And I kind of get it a little bit. If you look at the schedule, Mick's got his Saturday, Tuesday already. So I think he's going to rest a load of players. But I think given the absences through illness and the overwhelming amount of centre midfielders, I think there's going to be a few more players with points to prove, making it a stronger team that lost to Stevenage or that lost to Lincoln last season. I think we will beat Stevenage on Tuesday the 8th. Not Stevenage, Luton. I think we're going to beat Luton on Stevenage, Luton. I'm getting my years mixed up. I think we're going to beat Luton in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday the 8th. Too many fixtures. I just played a gig. I'm frazzled. Next up, Barnsley away. We played there not too long ago. We did have Tom Lawrence. Tom Lawrence scored a last-minute goal. I am going to go for a draw with that one. I think Barnsley have just been pilfered and pillaged since they played us on the opening day of last season. They've had great players all taken off them. Most recently, Watkins, Roberts, Hurahan, Winnall. Who's the guy who went to Swansea? Can't remember his name. Mawson. All of them. All gone. So I think they're going to have a slow start regenerating their team. So I think we can get a point there. So that's 2 points, 2 draws from the beginning. We're going to Millwall on the Tuesday, and I think we're going to win. I think that Millwall is going to take a while to settle in the division. I think we're going to take a big support like we always do to Bermondsey. I think we're going to get the win. I think we're going to have 5 points from the first 3 games, and then I'm going to be even more optimistic. I think we're going to beat Brentford. I think Brentford seem to have assembled this squad and they seem very confident. Their fans are extremely confident, but look at the numbers. They finished 10th. It's hard to go up into that top 6. I think they've got a lot of good players, but let's hope that Jota will be disrupted and sold by then, and I think we can get the win at Portman Road. In the game last season, towards the end of last season, it was very much Brentford having the ball and not being too decisive, and a 1-1 draw in that game, and I didn't see much to say that it would take us apart. Unlike Fulham, who are up next, who did take us apart twice last season, beat us very easily, combined aggregate score 5-1 over the 2 games. Could have been about 50 if Floyd Ayite could shoot. Fulham will beat Ipswich at Portman Road. They've now got their forward. They've got this great midfield and this European manager. So there's my total. 5 league games. I've gone for 8 points out of the 15 with 2 draws. Birmingham drawn, Barnsley drawn, wins against Millwall and Brentford, and a defeat against Fulham. Let me tell you, and a win obviously against Luton, not Stevenage, nothing to do with Stevenage, in the Carabao Cup. So I'm quite optimistic. I've actually got 3 wins in those 6 games. So shoot me down in the comments, whatever, give me your opinion. The ITFC Bible poll worked out at an average of 6.0096. So most people are expecting, if we round that obviously to 6 points, they're expecting either 2 wins and 3 defeats, or 1 win, 3 draws and 1 defeat. So maybe a lot of people are thinking that we're possibly going to beat Millwall and Birmingham, or beat Millwall and Brentford, I don't know, and lose the other games, or the 3 draw option. The interesting one, 65% thought that Ipswich would lose to Luton. So I think Mick's Cup pedigree is kind of going before him there. 65% expecting to lose to a team 2 leagues down. So we'll see how that one pans out. Let me know what you think. Obviously go and follow ITFC Bible and vote in the poll if you haven't. I don't know why that light has just gone out. That's very annoying. Let's do that, and then let's do that, and you can see me again. That's great. But I'll turn my windscreen wipers off. How professional this is. Wonderful. There we go, I'm back. We have a fantasy league. Oh, fuck off, back windscreen wiper. God. We have a fantasy league now. If you go to the Blue Monday Twitter, there's a fantasy league championship edition that you can play in. We'd love you to enter a team in that. Obviously, subscribe to the podcast on iTunes or Acast. Just type in Blue Monday ITFC. Follow us on Twitter at Blue Monday ITFC. And obviously, give us your predictions in the comments. I'm going home to bed. Thanks for watching.